Canned wine for summertime?
Well, you don't just think we're going to drink hard seltzers like White Claw and Truly at the beach all day, do you?
Well, today our video is going to be all about canned wine. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Ken.
And we're Wine Therapy. So in today's video, we're going to go over the pros and cons to canned wine. We're going to go over our favorite canned wine. And if you stick around until the end, we'll go over some tips and tricks on how to pick the best wine for you. So why are canned wines good?
Well, as you can see, first and foremost, they come in very nice designs. But also canned wine is great because it's a lot more portable option as compared to carrying around a large bottle. The other great part about canned wine is that there's no glass involved. So you can take these cans to tailgates, to the beach, to the pool, and you don't have to worry about glass the entire time. And last, the taste of canned wine makes it a great alternative to other hard seltzers, like the Trulies and White Claws. So although there are a lot of great things about canned wine, there are also some downsides to it as well.
So while canned wine tastes good, it may not be the best quality, but it gets the job done. Also, it may leave an aluminum or metal aftertaste, and it could be difficult to chill to the proper temperature and aerate correctly. So this isn't the type of wine you want to take super seriously, especially if you're looking for something more complex. So let's get into our favorite canned wines. Today we have 2 rosés, a Chardonnay, a Pinot Grigio, and a fruit wine.
So first, why don't we start talking about the rosés that we have. Our first rosé is the Underwood Rosé Bubbles from Oregon. Underwood Rosé Bubbles has hints of strawberry, tart cherry, peach, apple, lemon, and grapefruit within it. And this rosé is a great option too because it has some carbonation within it. So again, if you're looking to compete with the White Claws and Trulies and other hard seltzers out there, makes it an even better alternative because it still stays within that same realm, having the carbonation.
So let's talk about the other rosé that we have. It's Marble Rosé, and this is the cheapest one of the bunch, coming in at around $2.50. However, it still has really high ratings and it's a great rosé. Marble Rosé is medium bold, dry, and slightly acidic, with hints of red fruit notes, citrus notes, and tree fruit notes.
And if you're not in a rosé all day type of mood, we also have a Chardonnay, or the Buttercream Chardonnay from California. This Buttercream Chardonnay is a delicious Chardonnay with lots of oak flavors to it, as well as cream, pear, and green apple. This Chardonnay is really bold, medium sweet, and medium acidic.
So next we have Ava Grace Vineyards Pinot Grigio from California. This wine is medium bold, slightly dry, and slightly soft, with hints of tree fruit notes, citrus notes, and earthy notes.
And so for our last favorite canned wine, we have the Class 5 Hurricane Tropical Sangria from our local Florida Orange Groves winery. So just a couple of disclaimers with this fruit wine. First of all, it is a fruit wine. That means it's different than the other wines that we typically talk about on this channel. So a fruit wine means that it's not made from grapes. It's made from other fruits such as mango, watermelon, key lime, and a few other fruits as well. Also, this wine is very hard to find outside of the state of Florida. But that's okay. Fruit wines are typically very popular to be made at smaller wineries. So even though you might not be able to find this exact wine, you may be able to find one similar to it at a local winery closer to where you live. This Class 5 Hurricane is a delicious tropical sangria wine. It has medium sweetness and has tastes of pineapple, watermelon, passion fruit, key lime, and mango within it. And this canned wine also has a nitrogen fizz to it, which gives it that nice, crisp, refreshing finish.
Alright, let's get into some tips and tricks when drinking canned wine. Tip number 1. If you've never had canned wine before, you want to go towards the varietal that you normally drink. So for example, if you normally drink rosé, then that's probably the type of canned wine you want to look for.
However, if you like Sauvignon Blanc, we haven't really found a good Sauvignon Blanc as a canned wine. For our next tip, you want to make sure to keep these wines cool while you're on the beach or hanging out in the hot weather. Although it's tough to chill these wines to the correct temperature, you kind of want to err on the side of going too cold rather than too warm with these canned wines.
Next, if you want to minimize that aluminum taste from the can, we recommend using a plastic cup or a wine tumbler.
When you're picking out how much wine to bring along to the beach, to the pool, wherever you're off to, keep in mind the size of these cans too. They may look small, but they actually have quite a bit of wine within them. For example, these larger cans come out to being about half a bottle of wine. Or, with the smaller cans, if you go with a 4-pack like we have here, the amount comes out to about a bottle and a half of wine too. So just keep that in mind when you're buying all of these.
And last, you don't want to go with too heavy or too bold of a wine when you're in that hot sun. That's really the reason why we didn't pick any red wines that were canned for this video. And just as a side note, if you like these canned wines, they also come in a regular sized wine bottle as well.
And there you have it. Those are our favorite canned wines for the summertime, to replace those hard seltzers with all you kids are drinking these days.
If you like these suggestions or have any suggestions of your own for canned wines, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It really helps us out to get content to you every week. We'll see you in our next video. Cheers.